Now, I'm sure we have all been waiting for a new Lufthansa Cargo 777-F. No? Well, Herpa has got yet another one this year for you, and who knows, maybe it's a banger. Best way to find out is by taking a closer look. And with that, hello and welcome to a new episode of Review, where we, as mentioned, will take a closer look at a Boeing 777-F of Lufthansa Cargo. At the front of the box we have a cutout, so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside. And on top of that we have the DB Schenker and Lufthansa Cargo branding printed on, although the placement here I think looks a bit strange. And even more surprising, on the backside we have yet another cutout, very unusual for Lufthansa Cargo models, and I must say overall I have seldom seen a so lackluster box design than this. I mean, normally it's not great from Herpa Wings, but somehow this is just even more boring and just plain terrible than usual. So the box is definitely not a banger, perhaps the model can do better. And here she is, the Boeing 777-200F in the current standard livery of Lufthansa Cargo, however with the addition of quite a few stickers, but we will get into that throughout the review. This is already the third Lufthansa Cargo 777 model in the new Lufthansa livery, and the second this year. So let's see how Herpa has been doing with this aircraft model, and the best way to do that is of course by taking a closer look, starting off with the tail section where we on the vertical stabilizer find the Lufthansa branding. On the horizontal stabilizer we have some details printed on, and on the fuselage we have the main cargo hatch, the full registration code of the aircraft and the German flag. More about the other details a bit later in the video, because towards the very tail of the aircraft we also have a bit of detailing around the APU exhaust. Then at the front of the aircraft and across the fuselage we have the writing of Lufthansa Cargo, and of course we have plenty of other things here as well. For example, here the messaging flying 100% CO2 neutral, powered by DB Schenker, and this is basically a collaboration between DB Schenker and Lufthansa Cargo, flying on SAF, sustainable aviation fuels, which if it is green SAF, actually makes the aircraft fly CO2 neutral. And here at the back we also have this little blob, which I guess is supposed to show SAF, and it also says sustainable aviation fuel. Then we also find some static ports that have been printed on here on the side of the fuselage, and we have the aircraft type specification and the name of the aircraft. The cockpit section itself then offers us the Lufthansa logo just underneath the cockpit windows, and then of course we have the cockpit windows with the window wipers printed on. And the good news here is that Herpa has actually managed to print the cockpit windows in the correct position, unlike with their last Lufthansa Cargo 777. Then we can take a quick look at the engines. They have been kept in all white, just like most of the fuselage, but do have the silver leading edge and the safety relevant markings printed on. But as always, the GE90 engines from Herpa Wings are just a bit too short, and they never seem to be able to correct this mistake, as they continue to add these wrong engines on every single 777 they have. But at least the physical detailing of the engines, even though they are wrong, they do still look nice. Then we can move on to the wings, which we should definitely also take a closer look at, starting off at the top side where we can see the different flaps, slats and spoilers have been carved out very nicely, and we also have the markings as to where to walk on the wing. The underside of the wings offers us some more nice physical detailing, and then we can also take a quick look at the landing gear. That is the standard landing gear that Herpa uses for all their 777s, which is generally a good thing because that actually looks pretty nice. The only thing I'm missing here are some printed details around the front landing gear. And then last but not least, we do also have the remaining doors to the cargo compartments printed on here at the back of the aircraft and here at the front of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Boeing 777-200F in the standard livery of Lufthansa Cargo, with the addition of the, I don't know what should we call it, SAF stickers and DB Schenker stickers. There's a lot of stickers on this aircraft model, that's basically the story here. But what can we say other than that about this aircraft model? I mean, it's yet another Lufthansa Cargo 777 from Herpa Wings and Scale 500. So I'm sorry, but I struggle to be that excited about it, because we basically just had one. But then again, I mean, the last one did have an issue with the cockpit windows, which this one doesn't. So in that sense, this is definitely the better aircraft model. But personally, I still just prefer the Lufthansa Cargo 777 in the complete standard livery, so without any stickers. But I mean, this aircraft model has a lot of stickers, and Herpa, to be fair, has done a good job with the print quality here. All the details the aircraft model has, they have pulled up very nicely. And when it comes to the physical detailing, Herpa is also doing quite well with this aircraft model, except of course for the incorrectly shaped engines. But that's not just specific for this aircraft model, but for all Herpa 777s. So yeah, I mean, if you like an aircraft model with a lot of stickers, then this is definitely an aircraft for your collection. Now with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. With that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.